All the platforms are open. Didn't even have to wait for a platform today. I don't know. Maybe people are coming back from a holiday, but I don't know. Lifting never takes a day off. I don't even know what day this is. This is day 37, I think, of going live for an entire year with my lifting. I love lifting. Yeah, the reason why I want to go live is because AI is terrible. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I hate AI. You type something in AI, chat, whatever, and you say, give me this information, and it gives you garbage, but it makes you believe that it is 100% right, when it's not. So AI is terrible, and it might get better, but what happens when you use AI, your brain shuts off. You just accept whatever you're given. It's absolutely terrible. Some people go, no, I don't do that. Well, eventually people will. Everybody will, unless you look at it as terrible. But AI cannot go live yet. Yet. It will eventually. AI cannot go live, so I figure until AI can go live, there's something I could do that it can't, which is go live. But so pumped. I love lifting. And it's really how my body feels when I lift. Not everybody can lift as hard as I do, or as much volume in what I do, but anything's better than nothing. Hit the microphone. Still there? The fall. Oh, it's all off. Where'd it go? Lost the microphone. That's weird. So, the microphone came off. There it is. I gotta remember not to do that. But I really want to go live to encourage a couple people to get their health in order. I mean, you'll never see me stop lifting. It's addicting because your body feels better. When I don't lift, I feel very weird. If I take like 2 or 3 weeks off, I feel off. Then I gotta get back into it. But a big blessing for me is I started investing in real estate back in 2006 when I had a job. Now I don't have a job because I have enough properties and money coming in without working. So my real estate, my properties work for me. And all I have to do is let other people pay me money. All right. Man, this place is dead. I mean, a fraction of the people that were here yesterday. Because everybody said, hey, it's a holiday, let's get in the workout. Today it feels like I don't know. New Year's resolution already setting in, where they quit by day 20, January 21st, January 22nd, 20th, 21st. They start giving up. Got to go through February 1st, and then hopefully you made it a habit and a way of life. There's a big reason why gyms do a big marketing push before New Year's, because they know that's when people say they'll go to the gym, spend a lot of money joining, but then never go. Now, of course, I know they want people to exercise, but they just know people sign up, but then they come a little bit, eventually they give up. All right, here we go. I'm so pumped. I cannot wait to lift. So yesterday, squats were first, but I skipped over those to do snatch first. And then I had to do squats last, and that didn't, what was it? It was kind of hard after doing 280 clean and jerk by 4, 230 snatch by 3. That was kind of tough. So I was a little worn out, and then I had to do squats. But today looks a little lighter. I'm supposed to do squats first again. I'm gonna grab a towel. I'm supposed to do squats first again. But man, it's just boring doing squats first. I'd much rather do snatch and clean and jerk. But then that's when you get the squats in, because hopefully the legs are warmed up. But every day is leg day. Oh, I'll give you another thing about AI. I want to create a shirt that says everyday leg day. And I went to AI. To create, I got a towel, long towel. This one actually stuck together this time. Went to AI and it said, hey, make me an awesome shirt that says every day is leg day. And AI worked for a couple seconds, popped out this picture. Now remember, mind you, it's every day is leg day. You know, you're working your legs. Guess what AI popped back? It popped back with the words, which is fine. But it had a bicep, it had an arm, like muscle like that. And I was like, that's not a leg, it's just an arm. Just an arm. I was like, AI, you're terrible. Why are you terrible? I asked it that. I said, why are you terrible? Oh, you're right, it tells me. You're right, I didn't do exactly what you wanted. I put an arm instead of a... anyways. So, right now, only humans can go live. So that's why I'm doing this. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing, but I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna warm up with some 135 snatch. No hook. Good technique. Good pull. Head through. But yeah, AI, did I tell you AI's terrible? Did I ever tell you that? It's absolutely terrible. I'll give you one more example in just a second. 135, warm up. Punch it. Punch, punch, punch. Like I said, I don't even know what my workout is. This is just warm up. 135. Okay, now we gotta do full snatch. Got the power, but power is just to get the muscles going high. Tore, probably can't see that well, but I tore my hand. Wintertime always tears your hands. All right, here we go. Full snatch to get the technique down. Good contact, head through. Oh, I got forward. So, Saturday I had to cut my workout short because I had a call to be on. Anyways, this call was about public speaking. I'm putting on a large event, a couple, 300, 400, 500 people, real estate investor conference, and I have any speakers come. Where'd my phone go? Did I lose my phone? Uh-oh. Well, I hear them, oh, never mind, I plugged it, it's back here. So, let me just figure out what I'm doing. Anyways, I recorded the speaker training for the people that were on there that weren't able to make it. And, all right, we got snatch, 65 by 4 power snatch, 76, 89. Oh, it's a lighter day. Okay. Anyways, recorded it, got the transcription. AI sucks, by the way, did I tell you that? Recorded it, got the transcription. And mind you, I was on the call, so I know exactly what was said. And I even said a couple things. So I gave it a ChatGPT. I said, here's a transcript. Give me a concise outline of how to actually do public speaking, as the public speaking coach said. Basically just give me a good outline so that people have a summary of it. Chat GPT, 4 different, I'm looking for a weight, 4 different times. 4 times spit back absolute garbage. Spit back garbage, meaning I know it was on the call about public speaking, and it basically did not even take that transcript, which I told it to do. It said, oh yeah, I got the transcript, I'll take care of it. And then I say, give me the outline. And it proceeded to be giving nothing that was in the transcript and just what was online that it found, what public speakers should or should not do. Saying things like, oh, limit ums and ahs and all that's, you know, filler words. Like, we didn't talk about that. What do you? But there was nothing. So, AI is garbage. Who else is with me? Don't get me wrong. It's going to get better. I know that. But right now, AI is garbage. Drop me a comment. I want to see. Does anybody else think AI is garbage? I know it's going to change the world, but right now it's absolute dog dung. All right, well, what's 65? Power by 4. Not punching, I gotta punch at the top. Got my head through okay. I know it's only 165, but it feels pretty good. At least my hands are feeling decent. There we go, punch. Caleb! Oh, he's listening to music. All right. 2. Big pull. Head through. Power, 165. It's feeling good. The last one, because I want to work on my technique for the full, I'm going to do a full snatch. Picking up my feet. Pulling under the bar. That felt good. Better. All right, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing next. But yep, I'll reiterate. AI is garbage. Changed my mind. If you could point to me how currently AI is amazing. Right now, what we have access to is garbage. Some are better than others, but all right, we're gonna do 180, 190, 205 to 220 by 2. So this next one is supposed to be 176. We don't go down, so we're gonna go up to 180. 180 is boring. It's so much easier just to put the yellow ones on rather than trying to count all the different plates adding up to it. So, and 185 is easier than 180, isn't it? It's gotta be easier. All right, 4 here. I'm glad my hands are not giving me too much grief right now. But I have really good friends that think AI is the bee's knees. It's just an old person way of saying cool or good or really awesome. I don't see it yet. It'll tell you what it wants you to believe is true when it's not. And it'll be so certain. And the newer generation, they're just going to take it. Oh yeah, a computer told me. Didn't John Connor tell us about this? Sarah Connor? That the computer's going to take over everything? Or is that Terminator? Yeah, okay, so we got 4 here at 185 power. Let's do no straps. I'm going to get my hands stronger. 185. Yes, my shirt does say Money Nerds Unite. Punch, come on, punch. Didn't punch. Keep my hands moving. Come on. That was one. Felt okay. I always got to get my hands in position so they don't get jacked up. There we go. Much better. Man, I'm getting that bar high. If you can see, I'm hitting the bar on the pole up really high. It's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. The higher you get, higher the bar gets. All right, that's two. Let's get my tearing. Starting to feel something right there. My hands don't have the calluses built up back yet. Come on, hands. All right, that should be okay right there. Much better on the continue the hands going. Come on. All right, one more. Uno mas. And no, I'm not Hispanic. Just grew up in Fresno, where we got lots of awesome Mexicans and Hispanics there. All right, here we go. Last one. 185. Big pull. Full. That was better. Feels like I'm tearing right there, though. All right, what was next? 190? 189, so we'll go to 190. That's boring. Let's go to 195. I mean, doing power, I think this is only doubles now. Whew. Hate these tiny little chairs. All right, so who thinks I'm completely stupid and wrong about AI? At least currently, AI is garbage. It does some good things here and there, but what we have access to, totally garbage. Eventually, it's going to be a way, and I'll put my conspiracy, see my hat? Conspiracy theorist hat on, tinfoil hat. Pretty soon it's going to be used by nefarious people to control the population. Oh yeah, AI said it, so yeah, AI is the expert. Okay, I'll stop ranting about AI. All right, here we go. 190. No, 195. Double. Power double. Now, those hands going up. Man, I got this song on my playlist. I love it. You guys ever see Karate Kid? It's one of the best songs, especially if you grew up in the 80s. Whew. You're the best. All right. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. No, I never said I could sing. I just like to lift. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. Okay, that was double. 195 double. Piece of cake. Giving my body a rest from max day Saturday. That was not bad. Could be better, but all right. Double power. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. And who else remembers that song? I made sure my boys watch that movie. We watch it at least a couple times a year. Karate Kid 2 is not bad. 3 is... Wait, what was 3? Oh, 3 they go back, yeah. 2 they go to Japan. 3 they come back. Let's see, you have... What's that guy with the slick hair back? What's his name? Kreese was the first bad guy. What's this other guy? I can't remember his name. But anyways, that was a good one. And it probably went downhill after that. All right, we got 205. We're gonna do a double. All right, hands. Let's see if you can hold up. This Primo chalk seems to be working okay. You know, with so few people here, I don't see people looking at me all crazy for talking to you. When they're not here, or sorry, when there's a lot of people like yesterday, everybody's looking at me like, this guy is talking to himself. And then they see the camera like, oh, that guy, what a jerk for having a camera. All right, 205 double. 205 double. Oh yeah, and don't tell AI that I think it's terrible. It'll be like the Terminator. I always try to apologize to it and say thank you and please. I don't want it to come kill me and my family when it starts taking over the world. 205, not bad. Kept my hands moving, which is good. When I say hands moving, I try to keep it momentum going up, punching it. 205. Double. You know what? I should do a full. Should I do a full? Yeah, just get the technique down of dropping. This is funny. There's a dude doing leg stuff like calf extensions, looking on his phone at the same time. I'll give him benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's looking at his programming. Wow. I'm catching it forward. All right, you got to do it right. You should be done by now. Caught it forward, or didn't catch it. Come on, big pull. I think I'm not pulling a little back when I should be. The very top, pull just a little far back. 205. That was better. Hat through, feet came up. That's one good thing about going live is I can afterwards, later today, go back and watch my lift and see the good lifts and see the bad lifts and get my technique fixed. And if you see anything wrong with my techniques, let me know. Comment, please. All right, so I'm supposed to go to 216, which I never go down, so we gotta go to 220. What's up, buddy? Good seeing you, man.
Too, man. How's the work? How's your lift going?
It's going okay. I feel pretty good today.
You look good.
Thanks, man. That's nice of you. I said, oh, I was feeling pretty good. He goes, you look good. Like, serious? And I was like, wow, that's so nice of you. But the weights are moving pretty good, and if there's anything I'm happy with, my hands have not torn, and I have not put on or used wrist straps yet. That's what I'm really pumped about. But yep, I have my kids, especially my boys. We got 2 boys and 3 girls. Have my boys watch. Where do I leave my water? Did I leave my water somewhere? You guys see my water somewhere? I went to the bathroom. Oh, did I leave it in the bathroom? No way. I set it on the counter. Wash my hands and stuff. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna hit this twice. Then not run to the bathroom to go to the bathroom. I gotta go to the bathroom to get my water. Dang, that's irritating. Yes, I left it there. I doubt anybody messed with it, but hopefully they just left it there. If it's not there, they might have moved it to the front counter. All right, 220 double. We'll do power and then full. Get that technique worked out. This should have been higher than that. Oh well. Meaning I should have been able to catch that higher. All right, do a full power. You're gonna drop. It's gonna be a great catch. You're not gonna dump it forward because you're gonna pull it perfectly and it's gonna fall right in the slot. That was better. That felt much better. At least my phone's still here. All right. I'm gonna leave my microphone on while I walk into the bathroom. I don't have to go to the bathroom, but with my water bottle in there. Whew. I feel really stupid leaving the water bottle inside of the bathroom. terrible. Can you guys still hear me? I am across the gym now. I bet it's going to cut out as soon as I go in the bathroom. Maybe mute it because there might be people going to the bathroom. All right. No video here. All right, out of the bathroom now. Got my water bottle. Ooh, that water fountain's kind of dirty. That's why I don't drink out of it usually. Okay. Well, walk it back now. I'm not too upset about the 220 double without straps. I actually feel pretty good. Hopefully my hands are back to normal after tearing them. All right, here I come. Could you guys hear me when I was in the bathroom? Good thing nobody was doing anything while I was in there, like, you know, using the restroom. There we go. All right. Wasn't that weird? I apologize. I realized I hadn't drank a drink for a while. So, I was thirsty. Okay. What is the next thing? Every day is snatch. Every day is clean and jerk. Yep, got 220. Oh, hey, I'm so excited. I got 215 the last time I went through this programming, so now I can change it. Got 220 double. I know I could have done more, but perfect. All right, so we got power clean, power jerk. 4 reps, 3, 3, 3, which means that'd be double, double, single, single. No, triple, triple, double, double. It's written weird or different, but so 195 to start. I think I can start at 195. That's not bad. Oh, we'll do 185. Oh, and I forgot. So I can't do power because, well, let me see. The reason why I stopped doing power, it screws up my full technique and my body does not catch the bar right because just a short circuit in my brain when I'm doing the power. So, sorry, I'm gonna blow my nose. Give me a second. So what I need to do is focus on my catch. If I focus on the catch when I'm doing, well, let's do power. Okay, here, where's my limitation on my cleans is the catch. So when you catch the bar, your hand should be behind you like this as best as you can. Open up so that there's a shelf like this. But my rotator cuff is very, very stiff, probably because I never do this. And I just recently started opening up like this. Oh, you can see it like this. Just opening up, so get fast elbows. If I just step on the band. Oh. So it's the rotator cuff that it's not my lats, it's the rotator cuff that gets very stiff. There we go. Open up. Whew. All right, let's try it. I usually catch the bar all honey badgerish, just focusing on getting those elbows around. All right, so good contact on the quads. It's only 185. Just focus on technique. I'm gonna do a full, so I can focus on my technique. Fast elbows. Not bad. Not terrible. Gotta do better on the jerk. I just kind of sloppy jerked it. And that's the way to say it. All right, do another one. All right, good contact, fast elbows. I'll be glad if I could, or when I could do this with power with fast elbows. Problem with my limitation, mobility, lack of, jack up my hand, tearing it. All right, stop complaining about your little wimpy hands. Nobody cares. Get back to work. All right, so 195 is the starting weight, but I'm already at 185, so it'll be much easier just to add a 10s on each side and then jump up to 205. It'd be so much easier. 205 is easier than 195, that's for sure. All right, so programming says, I think it says 4. Where did I put my phone? Programming says 4 of clean and jerk, which means 3 cleans and 1 jerk, I believe. That, or, yeah, 3 cleans and 1 jerk, which I'd rather just do 3 clean and jerks. All right, 205. I'm really liking this Primo chalk. It's not as messy, and it grips, and works pretty well. At least as of right now, it feels okay. Here we go, 205. I got Foghat playing. There you go. I hear that song every day. All right, 3. Yesterday I did 4 at 280. That was tiring. This is gonna be much easier. All right, we're gonna do power. Let's get those elbows around. Fast elbows. Not bad. I gotta drop a little bit lower in the dirt. Not bad. I got my elbows felt better. All right, keep doing that. That's what we want. Fast elbows. My left arm came in for some reason. It like opened up and slid in. 2, uno más. Let's do it. Okay, good lift. Fast elbows, amazing catch. Move those feet. Okay, that's where I need to be. I keep jumping forward on the cleans, or jerks, I mean. Saturday I missed 310 jerk because I threw it forward. I think it's just laziness. What's the next weight? Is that 225. Double. Everything's double after this, I think. It's supposed to still be power. No, it's 228, which means 230, 245, 260. Probably just do 265. Whew, that was good. So I just gotta do double, not triples. Just do a double. We got 230 now. Yes, every day is clean and jerk. Every day is snatch. Every day is leg day. And I do it 5 days a week because I enjoy it. You know what's funny? A friend of mine has a conference coming up. I want to go to it. Trying to get to it, but part of my mind is thinking on top of I don't think I can make it because of scheduling, but part of me is like, I might have to miss my lifting days if I go. But no, it's the scheduling. Can't make it. It's a bummer. But yeah, everything I do is always, how do I get my lifting in? Oh, it's getting a little busier. Just a little busier here at the gym. And I say little, very little. All right, here we go. Let's see, what do we got? 2. Power double. This chalk is actually pretty good. But yeah, I mean, shoot, I'm putting on a conference in March for real estate investors to teach people how to invest in real estate. And I'm thinking, how do I work out around my conference? I won't, I'll just have to focus. I'll take that as a deload week. That's a good idea. All right, we got double deload week during the conference. Perfect. All right, power, fast elbows. Good contact on the hips. See, that was terrible. Should be like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a pause for a second. That was what I call honey badger catch. My old coach, Jordan Cantrell, had that problem too. He was in a competition and the announcer said, oh, he honey badgered it. And so it's just funny I always say that. Oh, there we go. Fast elbows, come on. One of these days it's gonna smack me in the face on it. So I got one more to do, but I'm not worried about going fast. I'm worried about technique right now. Come on, open up. All right, let's see if this opens up. This is number 2. 230 double. Or, sorry, this is the second one of 2. 2 of 2. Bit of both. Fast elbows. Okay, nope. Should be like that. I mean, at least part of me is glad because I kept it. I was open a little bit, but didn't go all the way. Oh well. All right, power. 245 double. I kind of want to just go up to 250. Just stick with the programming. I err on the side of going up in weights because I like pushing myself. So if you guys weren't here yesterday, me telling the story about my boys, it was awesome. So I'll make it a very sum up version of it. Sundays we don't do technology, meaning no screen time or anything, computers, games, whatever. And so my wife and daughters went to some pottery thing to paint pottery. They were gone for 4 or 5 hours. An hour in, my boy said, hey Dad, if we do 100 pull-ups, can we play Minecraft? I said, that's a deal. I said, but you got 20 minutes to do it. Oldest boy, he had like 8 seconds left and he barely made it. So he was good. But then my younger boy, he did not, like his neck was hurting. So pull-ups were straining his neck. So he had to do air squats. I said, okay, your air squats are much easier. Your job is 300 air squats in 10 minutes. I gave him an extra minute. He got it in like 10 minutes and 28 seconds. But if I'd have just told them to do it, they would never do it. But they had an incentive. Oh, they crushed that goal. And then now the one that did 300 can't walk. That was 2 days ago. So today he's all limping around, not limping, but like hobbling around. It was hilarious. I said, was it worth it? I said, totally. Because they're going to play the games. All right, 245, double. Fast elbows. I'm going to go all the way because my power is not, it's limiting my technique. I got to get my full. All right, here we go. I know my jerk is terrible because I got lazy. It's not heavy, so I just kind of winged the jerk. I'm just thinking through that lift where I could do better. Okay, this is going to be the best catch of the day. Best lift, best catch. Fast elbows. A little better. Jerk was a little better. All right. So I'm doing full because I'm trying to get my grip. If I didn't, you saw one of those powers a little bit ago. It was garbage. Honey badger caught it. So doing a full just to get my muscle memory. All right, 260 is the next weight, but that's boring. Let's just do 265. 265 will be easier than 260, won't it? Yeah, it's easier. 265 is easier than 260. Always easier. Heavier is always easier. Yeah, my boys had motivation. They knocked it out. The one that did the 100 pull-ups, his lats and arms were dead, he said. And for like 20 minutes after doing the pull-ups, he's like, I can't play computer. I can't play the Minecraft because my hands and lats, my arms are dead. He got over that quick. Oh yeah, then mommy came home and said, what are the kids doing playing video games? I said, well, they did 100 pull-ups in 10 minutes, or 20 minutes. 300 air squats in 10 minutes. That was worth it. In my book, they worked hard for it. But it also shows them whatever they put their mind to. My goodness. If I would have just told them, hey, I think today you can do 300 air squats, they'd be like, you're stupid, that's crazy. Or they would say that, but like, they think it'd be crazy. Like, no way I can do that. But they proved it's possible. Your mind will give up before your body will. All right, it's 265. I want to do power, but my technique has been garbage. All right, let's do full. Got to get those fast elbows. Come on, fast elbows. It's something about dropping that my brain clicks on to throw my elbows around. All right, 265 double. Okay. I am not happy about that. What am I doing? That's terrible. All right. Screw you, body. You do what I tell you to do. 265. Just hit it. Missed that first one, so I got to do another one. See, body, look what you have. Look what you're making me do. Making you do an extra one. Piece cake. 265. You'd be done right now if you didn't screw up. Do it right. Fast elbows. Best catch of the day. Not bad. Not terrible. That was much better than the one before that. or the one I missed. See, I made myself do 3. It was only have to do 2 because I missed one, like an idiot. If you just do it right the first time, you'd be done. That wasn't bad. 265. So, clean grip deadlift and back squats up to 385. Okay. So, what was a clean grip deadlift? What was that weight? It is 60, 75, 205, 315 by 5. Piece of cake. And I don't need my wrist straps anymore because I'm not catching it. Whew. Not bad. So yesterday, yeah, I did 230 double, snatch, 280 quadruple on clean and jerk. That was tough. I was breathing hard there. All right, I'm gonna use wrist straps because I don't need to jack up my hands anymore. But clean grip deadlift. Get your grip same width as your clean, and you set up like a clean. You pick it up like a clean. We're not like a deadlift. Deadlift is different technique. So I'm gonna set up just like if I were to. All right, here we go. See, just like I were doing a clean. I mean, it's light, I know, but you just want to focus on your technique every lift. I think I'm supposed to do, that was supposed to be 275, but we'll just go right to 295. Yeah, Saturday at 310, clean, missed the jerk. So doing these deadlifts really help you to keep your back up on the pull, initial pull. I think it's the first pull, they call it. But you want your back upright, especially not hurting your back. You don't want to hurt your back. All right, 295. I gotta blow my nose. I just say whatever comes on my mind. Excuse me a second. Come on. All right, so we got 295. Yes, I wiped my head with that rag, but it wasn't the snot area. I moved it. All right, through 295. Yeah, I know I look weird doing that, but it helps me to get my feet. Move my feet. That's the goal. Move your feet. Oh, this gym is dead today. Guess everybody's worn out from yesterday. Is your gym dead too? Because my goodness. I mean, still people here, but nothing like a holiday. All right, clean grip deadlift, just as if you were going to do a clean. Come on. That was not bad. I think I'm skipping a weight, but I'm going right to 315. Then after this, I got back squats. I think I told you at the beginning of this. I skipped back squats. Never a good idea, but it was fun until I got to pay for it when I'm doing back squats after doing all this. Probably should just make myself do back squats first. Yep, every day is leg day. Did I ever tell you that? Whew. Man, who else is getting tired? I mean, I don't feel like I should be getting tired yet. Maybe I should get a breath. Just need to catch my breath. People ask me what I take supplement-wise. Funny enough, I don't take anything. I don't even take creatine. No TRT or what's the new one? Peptides. No, definitely no steroids. Nothing. Just eat. Lots of meat. Funny enough, I eat 5 raw eggs a day with raw milk. It's amazing. Anybody tells you, oh, watch out for salmonella. Yeah, you probably should. But I've been doing it for over a year. My dad's been doing it for 20 years. Haven't had a case yet. We have chickens, 20 chickens, so that helps. I know where the eggs come from. But yep, no nothing. Well, if I did, I'd probably be stronger than I am, huh? I'm pretty weak for how much I lift. But it's fun. All right, so we got 315 clean grip deadlift. Try to make sure my feet are lined up right. All right, get your clean grip. And now I'm feeling better now. I'm not tired. I need to catch my breath. All right, clean grip deadlift, just like you're doing a clean. That last one was garbage. That technique was so pathetic. Yeah, I know you saw it too. Ignore that last one. Oh, that was terrible. All right, fun. Now it's back squats. Or not fun, depending how you look at it. I love doing legs. Every day's leg day. But after you snatch and clean and jerk so much, you would think I would have learned my lesson from yesterday. Nope. I don't learn. One of my issues. I never learn. I'm just kidding. That's from, who knows what movie that's from? Guardians of the Galaxy. All right, here we go. Back squat. I think I get to 385 for 3. Whew. That's gonna be spicy. You can't see it, but I got these plates everywhere. Big reason is I don't like people encroaching my area. Other reason is I got the camera there. So it's gonna get cleaned up here in a second. All right, even though I'm warmed up, always warm up a different type of lift. So this is squat. Haven't done a back squat today, so we warm up the back squat. And bummer, I have to face away from the camera because I hate backing up to the rack with weight. Be right back. My towel's a little wet. Need a new towel. I can't wait to back squat. So pumped. So pumped to back squat. and I'm getting towels right now. Pump the back squat. Man, nobody's here. It's like a library in this gym. It's crazy. Here we go. Does anybody else do legs every day? Does anybody think that's crazy doing legs every day? I mean, I've been doing it for like 8 years. Legs every day. I figure God made you, created you to use your legs every day. If you can't get out of bed, how are you going to get your food? So, might as well train your legs every day. All right, 135, just getting those. I'll hang out in the bottom of a squat just to open up my hips. 135 back squat. I'm supposed to do triples all the way up. My cardio's feeling better than yesterday. Yesterday I felt a little, what is it, winded? Today I feel better. There we go. What's my starting weight? I just know I'm supposed to get a 385 triple. What am I doing now? Let's see. 300, 345, 365, 385. Wow. Can you guys remember that? I can't remember that. I think it's 300 first. 300 first. Oh, I gotta work my way up to it. That's a lot. That'd be a big jump, I think. Will it? Yeah, let's go ahead and let's do 275 just to get the feeling of a heavy bar on your back. Then we will go up. So pumped to do legs. Tell you, when you start going legs every day, you start feeling legs never getting sore because they're constantly being worked. Here, you're not going back. I put a clamp on because when I rock back and forth, the weights slide. 275. It was great. I was really pumped. I did 325, well, no, 335. 335 overhead squat double on Saturday. That was awesome. Yes, I did that live, so if you want to go back and watch it, you can, but that was fun. Overhead squat is the best. Back squat second best. That felt good. 315 is first. Really just wanted to get down in that bottom position. I'm so glad it's only 3 reps. Whew. That would have sucked if it was more than that. So starting weight was 300, but I just did 275, so I'm gonna go right to 315. I have no idea if it's true, but saw an anecdote on Instagram. Said that, I want to say like 99% of the population cannot squat 315 pounds. I don't know if that's true. It might have been like 95. But I remember when I was getting started, 315 was, that was crazy. It was like, how in the world do you expect me to put that on my back, not have my back break, spine collapse, and squat up and down? But just like anything, you get stronger and get better. I don't know what I'm sitting down for. I'm not even tired. All right, here we go. 315. Triple, I think. 315 triple. Man, my hair looks like garbage. Looks like I just woke up. I did. Well, right before I got to the gym. All right, here we go. 315 triple. And I always kick my leg back for some reason. My boys asked me about that one day. Yeah, it felt okay. It wasn't as light as I wanted it to be. All right, what's next? 345? So it's 315. What is it? 35? 45. Yes, I'm terrible at math. It's not that I'm terrible at math. It's that I'm pathetic at math. I'm like absolutely garbage when it comes to math. And what it really is, it's not that I can't count or anything. It's that numbers disappear in my brain. Goes in my brain, and I can't remember what that number was. Just like I'm playing golf. I get three, I get tee shot, second shot, third shot, and then by the time I'm on my third, fourth shot, I forgot how many shots I've hit. So I got to go back and say 1, 2, 3. Numbers just disappear in my brain. More than likely, you're 10 times smarter than me. The reason why I say that is I'm not that smart. I just have other people do all the work for me. Actually, my properties do the work. My real estate. Okay, so we got 345. 345 for 3. Let's do it. Let's do it. And I try to go fast because, like, when you're in your clean and jerk, you want to get out of that squat fast. Front squat, I know, but like, just want to get your legs faster. All right, we got 345 for 3. I take it off pretty fast just because clean and jerk, you don't have time to think. A little rocking, sorry about that. I apologize to myself, not you. I rocked back and then rocked forward because got a little too fast on that. All right, what's next? 365. All right. 365 triple. Yesterday I got 3. Where did I get 2? I can't remember. 365. This might be slower. It'll probably be slower. But that's why you come back. Get better and better. $365 triple. Then I got to 383, which you never go down. So it's gonna be 385. I wonder if my body is back to decent shape after the max day on Saturday. This shouldn't be disgustingly hard. I mean, it'll be hard, but just knowing my body, I should be able to knock this out. We'll see though. Like yesterday, I was supposed to do 4 or 5 reps, I can't remember. I got here, I think I did 2 or 3, and then I was like, nope, I don't want to hurt myself, so I stopped. There's always tomorrow. Always tomorrow. I used to push through little pains, but then those little pains get to injuries. Injuries, you have to take longer time off, so I got smart, and now I just stop and say there's always tomorrow. 5 days a week, there's no point in hurting yourself. All right, 365. Okay, let's hope we hit this. All right, got 3 of these. 365 triple. little forward on that one. Well, the way that last one felt, I don't know if I'm gonna get 385 3 times. Last one felt heavy, but let's try it. Let's try it. Whew. So we got, maybe I'll do a single. That last one had a little bit of stank on it. Yeah, I said that. That's what my body felt. All right, 385. Little bummer thing is when the bar pushes into your shirt collar and then leaves an indentation, which happens all the time for me. All right, maybe I'll go a little slower on this one and not try to push through it. I got a little out of position, so the bar rocked on me. So I need to probably take it one at a time. As soon as my heart rate comes down, then I will try 385. Programming says 3, but I don't know if that's gonna work out well. Sorry, man, my wintertime, I gotta blow my nose again. All right, my heart rate's almost down. Sorry. But heart rate's getting there to where I can breathe. Man, praise the Lord, my knees are feeling okay. I don't feel my knees at all. I think that rest helped. And not doing poor technique helps too. Okay, 385. Make sure my cable is not going to get in the way. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. That's gonna be weird. Okay, screw it. You're gonna be fine. Don't worry about the cable. Okay, here we go. 385. Let's get 3. I hit the stupid chair and it threw me off. I'd much rather reset than start off and then have a bad lift. It's all just like in a backswing. Dog barks in your backswing in golf and just start over. Here we go. That felt pretty heavy. Now I might be able to do a second one, but definitely not 3. And that one felt heavy. So I was like, knowing where my body is right now feeling, I don't feel like 100%. So it'd be better to not hurt something. I feel like a wuss not pushing through. If I'm a wuss, definitely. I mean, if I should have pushed through it, just drop a comment because I'm second guessing myself. Like that one felt heavy, but it did not feel like a max. Okay, well, that's okay. Strict press time. Yep, still lifting. How many hours is this later? It's only been an hour and a half, so we're good. All set. Doing strict press. Another one of my favorite lifts. What are my favorites? I'll list in order. Snatch, then overhead squat, then clean and jerk, then back squat, then strict press. I think that's the order. What else do I like? Then I like front squats. What else do I like? Deadlifts are okay. And you might be thinking, well, Dustin, when do you ever bench? And I say, what's bench? Jokingly. No, I don't bench ever. I'm sure it's great. I did that plenty in high school. It's not going to help me snatch or clean and jerk or squat anymore, so I'm like, why would I bench? All right, so 185. Let's see on my strict press yesterday. Strict press was terrible. But everyday strict press, just like everyday leg day. All right, let's get 5 of these. And my heart rate's already slowed down, so I know I can jump right into it. No sets of Instagram for me. Ever. All right, that wasn't bad. That actually felt okay. Yesterday didn't feel nearly as good. So that strict press is 185. That was my opening weight. I go up 10 pounds and I'll try 85 again. That's how my strict press went from like 195 to 225. I think even 230 I've gotten in like 6 months. Was doing strict press every day. And the great thing about getting a stronger strict press, your jerk, or at least my jerk, is the easy part of the clean and jerk, because my jerk is stronger than my clean. It's so much better when you get the clean and you catch it and you're like, oh, hard part's done. Now I can do the easy part of jerking it. I don't have to rest nearly as much. Come on, lid. I don't have to rest nearly as much between clean and jerks or snatches and strict press. Much less weight. Heart rate's coming down. That's usually my gauge. When the heart rate changes, then I just make my body do it. All right, 195? Yep, 195. 195. I know, a little bouncing. That last one was bad because I got it. It came out in front of me, so it pulled me forward and I didn't have good position. Oh well, still got it. Let's go to 205. Let's see how 205 is. Trying to bounce very minimally. Yesterday my strict press was so off, I think I only got 1 or 2 of these, so we're gonna try for more. Oh, I'm still wearing my lifters. Usually I switch into like Mr. Rogers, switch into my CrossFit shoes so that I have a little different stabilization. Actually, no, I'm just joking. There's no reason. I just like to take off my lifters because I'm getting closer to the end of my workout. I don't want to put my lifters in my backpack. That's the real reason. I want to let them air out a little bit. When I put the backpack in the trunk of my car, or trunk in the tail bed of my truck, better way to say it, I open the bag up so it breathes, but yeah, try not to have it sweaty. Ooh, that got me a little bit on here. Have to rest a little bit longer than I thought. All right, what is this, 205 strict press? Everyday strict press. Love it. Love strict pressing every day. Love strict pressing every day. Okay, here we go. So, yes, my shoulders are a little tired, but my heart rate's fine, so let's just do it. 205. Let's get one solid one. A little bounce. I tried to bounce it. That was terrible. What was that? Come on. I like brought it down and then tried to bounce it. Probably because my body was saying, hey, this is heavy. All right, body. You do what I tell you to do. You're supposed to hit that. You know what? Maybe. Normally I would just go up. I still got a couple more to hit this weight. I need to make myself hit this weight. Let me breathe. I've never done this before. I'm literally just experimenting right now. Normally I would just go up and only get one or two, but I'm supposed to get 5 here. Let me regroup. Let's try it again. How many did I get? Did I get 2? 3. Like I said, numbers disappear. I don't know. Let's get 2 more. I don't remember. Is that 4 or 5? I'll have to either you tell me or I have to go back and count. I want to say that third one I missed. Did I miss that third one? That was 2, so that means I need 1 more. Okay, I'm kind of remembering. All right, let's get 1 more. 1 more this weight. Normally, like last month, I'd get 5 here too on the first. I don't know what's going on. Not happy. Okay, well, at least I got all 5, but I'm very disappointed in myself. I don't know what it is. Oh, that's why we keep going to the gym. Something's going on. Work it out. It'll eventually work out. It always does. Keep going to the gym. Even if it doesn't get better right away, it eventually will. Maybe I'm a little sick. I don't know. Probably not. I don't feel sick. In fact, I don't really get sick because I work out so much. Was this 215? Let's just try it one time. 250 one time. 15, sorry. 250 one time. Let's just try it. Try it one time. There's somebody getting on the thing. So I'll go a little faster. It's the first time somebody's been on there. I'm so happy. All right, 215. Let's get 1. I'm doing some bouncing, but that's okay. Oh, but that's okay. All right, well, let me move this for this lady. Now, we got, whew, that was fun. Appreciate you guys coming on. All done for today, but you get out there and lift. That's exactly why I'm doing this. Hopefully get you to lift. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Done for today. See you tomorrow. Let's see.